If you want to leverage it to actually become a business, to make money, to influence, to market, to build community, friendships, that sort of thing, then these are definitely tips that you could use. This is a real talk. Less of like a 5 tips to grow your Instagram from 0 to 170,000 in 1 year. That's a catchy title, but there's a lot of things involved. There's no magic thing. Okay, we're just gonna dive right in. Clap sync. We're gonna dive right into Instagram secrets. How to get 100,000 followers super fast. How do you do that, Pete? You see, there's no magic formula, there's no algorithm, there's no like growth hacks, follower pods, all this fake nonsense that people sell you, try to, get you involved in so that hopefully you can also have 100,000 followers. I think the first thing is to start with what you want. Why do you want that? Why do you want that many followers? Are you trying to make this a business? Is that something you're interested in? Do you want to make money with this? Instead of looking at that screen time at the end of the week thinking, okay, that was kind of wasted time. Let's be honest. Like, what did I get, gain, give from that? How do I turn this into something that's actually making money for me? It's a business. How do I monetize Instagram? I've seen tons of videos, seen lots of people talk about, well, you got to post stuff that's meaningful to you. And for sure, you're not just going to go post a bunch of garbage that you have zero interest in the hopes that it might pop off and become a career. That's not going to last long. You're going to hate every minute of it. And it's just not a future-proofed idea that is worth following, okay? So obviously you gotta be liking what you're posting. That's clear. But where I hear people talk about, you gotta find something that isn't too niche or it's marketable, it's something that is that's got potential for business, is where I kind of disagree a little bit. I think if you put your own unique spin on something, no matter what it is, you can make almost anything interesting. You could take something as obscure as if you're a glass blower and you're making mugs for a living. That doesn't inherently sound very interesting, but there is so much potential to stylize that, to really hone in on what makes that a unique profession, right down from the process to the people behind the process, to the product shots, to the contents that fill the glass. When you think of the sphere that surrounds the one subject, it's massive, right? So is that a niche subject? Absolutely. Glass blowing? I mean, how do you make that interesting? Look at the sphere. I think the problem with Instagram is you get bored of it fast. You're scrolling, you're looking at all these awesome photos, and the awesomeness starts to fade away and become less awesome, and you just think, yeah, this is normal. I see this all the time. That's cool. Yeah, it's a great shot. Amazing. That was happening to me. And it was happening to me with my own work. I was looking at the stuff and I love my photos and I love taking photos for my main account, and it's great. And I say main account because I felt the need to start a second account because there was just other things I wanted to photograph and other things I wanted to share that didn't really fit the brand that I've created, that is Peter McKinnon. So what did I do? I started a second account, and I actually started it anonymous. I didn't want people to know it was really me. I dropped some hints here and there. I just wanted some place to go to post photos like just anyone else, just a photographer that likes taking pics. Now you could look at a topic like pocket knives or everyday carry, the whole EDC. That's a pretty niche field, right? Stuff that people carry in their pockets every day. Tools, knives, mostly useless things. It's like grown-up show and tell. Nothing that people really need, aside maybe a few things. But I just always liked accessories. I've always liked tools. I've always liked pocket knives. I've always liked trinket-like things that I can use for props and photos. And I thought, I'm just gonna make a whole account where I can photograph these things, and they'll fit on this account very nicely. That account went from 0 to 180,000 in less than a year. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor for this video, which are my friends from Epidemic Sound. I've actually taken a lot of good photos with my friends from Epidemic Sound, and they've helped both my Instagram accounts, my main and my Pirate Life account. But no, their website is not necessarily about photography, although they do teach a lot of those different things and work with a lot of photographers and influencers and cinematographers, but their expertise is music. So if you've ever wondered where Peter McKinnon gets the music for his videos,
I know we're acting stupid, being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young, just go a little crazy and lose.
or the sound effects. You guys know I like my sounds. Sound design, sound effects, music, soundtracks, all of those things, it all comes from Epidemic Sound. The links are below if you want to sign up for your free trial. Check it out, see if it works for you. You don't have to worry about copyright strikes or anything happening to your YouTube channel that's scary. It's all cleared, so you're good to go. There's no headaches. Now, there's a lot of different brands that do this. There's a lot of people out there that do this. I have stayed with Epidemic Sound from the beginning of this YouTube channel because the people there are as amazing as the product that they offer. So take it from me personally when I tell you it's a great investment for your brand, for your business, for your channel. Highly recommended. Hit the link in the description below and do yourself a favor. 0 to 170,000 in a year. That's great growth. But at the beginning, it wasn't because people knew it was Peter McKinnon. They just liked the theme. They liked the vibe. They liked the lifestyle. They were drawn into the aesthetic, the sphere of things that make up everyday carry. Make up pocket knives and stuff you keep in your pockets. Because if you were to just take photos of what's in your pockets, snap it and upload it with no vibe, with no style, without thinking about the sphere, it's just stuff in your pockets. It's dumb. No one wants it. Who cares? Get out of here. That's not gonna go anywhere for you. But when you look at the whole scope of it and you think, okay, what goes in your pockets? A pen. Well, let's get a dope shot of this pen writing and the ink and all the facets that involve the sphere of the pen itself. Then the sphere of where the pen lives in your jeans, the ripped jeans, the pocket on the edge that's ripped. Let's get a shot of that, the textures, and you start melding in all the knowledge you have of photography with the sphere of each individual item and the whole scope of what it is that you're shooting. EDC, makeup, glass blowing, landscapes, cars, like whatever. Then there's infinite things to take photos of without really having to go anywhere. Now you apply consistency to that. Just do it. Don't stop doing it. Do it a lot and stick to it. Stick to your theme. Stick to your brand. Stick to what it is that you're selling. Yourself, your story, your vibe, your interests, your hobbies, your excitement and passion for something. You stick to that. You be consistent with it and you keep going. And that starts to develop some traction. People are starting to hop on thinking, I like what I'm seeing here. This is cool. And I'm getting a lot of it. I'm gonna subscribe to this. I'm gonna follow this. Then the tags start and then the stories follow, shares, and the account grows. Now you're at a point where you might be able to market that because you've created your own little world, your own little brand inside whatever it is that you found your interest in. Now that second account of mine, at Pete's Pirate Life, is exactly that. You'll notice that vibe is mostly consistent throughout. It's that dark theme. It's the style that I most enjoy shooting. It's a hobby. It's a niche that I've really taken a look at that sphere and really honed in on different aspects of it, and I've remained consistent with it, and I've turned it into this place, this thing where you get a vibe when you land on that page. You want to scroll, but you gotta have passion above all. Great gear, great ideas, great photos, great branding, all of that stuff. There needs to be something behind it that fuels it and pushes it forward and continues to try to lift it to new heights constantly, and that's passion. If you don't enjoy it, if you don't like it, it's just gonna be another thing. And that's okay. There's a lot of people out there using Instagram just because they wanna just update friends and they just wanna post photos and that's it, and that's fine. That's probably what it was actually made for. No problem with that. But if you wanna leverage it to actually become a business, to make money, to influence, to market, to build community, friendships, that sort of thing, then these are definitely tips that you could use. This is a real talk. Less of like a 5 tips to grow your Instagram from 0 to 170,000 in 1 year. That's a catchy title, but there's a lot of things involved. There's no magic thing. I guess if this video has a point, it's like there's no one thing that's gonna get you from here to here. It's an amalgamation of things that root in your passion and persistence. Now that's not a fun answer because we just want things now. We want those likes, we want those follows, we want results. We want that money in the bank, we want this to work tomorrow. I've been putting this kind of work into my Instagram account for ages, for months. And for some, it might take months, years, a couple years. Who knows? It's different for everybody. Think about all the different variables that are present for this. Age, gender, location, concept, topics, hobbies, professions. It's abundant, but it's possible. I think a couple of things that I did is I'm a sucker for the details. So I went hard into advertising myself and my passion for details. That's why you've seen so many product photography videos from me, because I just love to do it. So maybe I should just make a separate account just for that. And that's what Pete's Pirate Life is. The branding, the marketing, the details, right down to the fibers of the paper, to how something's packaged, to photographing the packaging, the process of the packaging being made. It's those things that, for me, they click with me. And I think if I do my best to capture that, what clicks with me, and share it with you, that you might be sitting there thinking, oh, that clicks with me too. I'm pumped on that. And I really appreciate the level of commitment and consistency and aesthetic that he puts into these photos, because you can see it. You can see my passion in that page. I got a friend of mine who's exactly the same. His name's Jonathan Bain. He's been in a vlog before. He owns a company called Theory 11, and his passion for detail is immaculate. And he's one of the best for what he does. He's known for it because he's known for the details, and he puts everything he has into that, and it's turned into a very, very lucrative career for him. So how do you grow your Instagram in 2020? Don't worry about how to grow it in 2020. Worry about how to grow your skill, how to keep your passion alive, and how to be consistent in 2020. That's the title you should be looking for. That's the video you want to click. Instagram, sure, it gets the clicks. Heck, I did it. I did it in this video. That's just how the YouTube game is played. So how to grow your account in 2020 from 0 to 100K, that's not the title you need to be looking for. The title that you want is, how do I invest in my passion? How do I keep that passion alive? How do I remain consistent with that passion? And how do I use it? How do I harness my creativity and all of those things to deliver a consistent message through my Instagram? That's just what we're talking about today. That's the app we're talking about. Through that, to connect with people everywhere. That's the title you want to click on. I've had this water bottle in frame the whole time. I'm doing good. 9 p.m. and it's 3. Check. All of these points, all of these tips, whatever you want to call it, the most important thing would probably be to have focus. Don't be distracted by all the accounts that you see, what everyone else is doing. Just focus on what you want to do. Pick that thing that you're genuinely interested in, commit to it, and give it 100%. That's how to grow on Instagram or any platform. And good photos help too. And there's a channel somewhere that will help you with taking good photos. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button if you liked it. Smash it if that's something that you're into 2020 style. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.